Namaste and welcome to Shilparam Yog, Anulom Vilom. These are two opposite words. In relation to yoga, Anulom means the flow of pran, the breath, in a natural direction from down to up. Whereas Vilom means in the reverse direction from up to down, that is exhalation coming in reverse direction. Now polarity is there in every aspect of human personality. Left, right, good, bad, day, night, male, female, demonic, angelic, introvertedness, extrovertedness. Similarly, our brain also has two opposite parts, two opposite hemispheres known as left and right hemispheres, opposite in their functioning. Left hemisphere is more analytical, critical, mathematical, sequential in nature, and the right one is more creative, more artistic, and more perceptive. Now the left controls the right side of the body, and the right hemisphere impacts the left side of the body. The wider the gap between the poles of a human personality, the greater is the chance of having mental and emotional disharmony. A person who is able to accept, who is able to harmonize the opposites in his or her personality can have a more balanced emotional and mental state, will be much more in harmony with his own self as well as things around. Because it's very important that the contradictory need to be complemented, to be connected. Breath is the medium that connects the external and the internal. It controls the mind by being controlled in a certain fashion. So when we do pranayama, when we control our breath, when we manipulate it, the mind also gets manipulated. The pranayama that we are going to talk about and learn now is Anulom Vilom pranayama. It is said that after every 1.5 hours approximately, the dominance of nostril changes. So if you're breathing from left nostril right now, after approximately 1.5 hours, you will be using your right nostril actively, and vice versa. But there is a time when both the nostrils start functioning naturally, and that is the time when both the hemispheres also of the brain, they start getting activated equally. So the whole ability to grasp the things, to understand, to learn, to perceive, improves multifold. Now this happens naturally during Brahma Muhurt, that is somewhere before dawn, or when you really need a lot of oxygen, like after doing some athletic activity. So how do we bring this harmony? How do we manipulate the breath? That is what we are going to learn from through this pranayama called Anulom Vilom. Keep your back straight. Remember, it's of paramount importance to sit straight whenever you are doing pranayama. Keep your body weight distributed equally on both the buttocks. Hands on the thighs. Remember, not on the knees, but on the thighs. Take your left hand in Jnana Mudra, that is touching the index fingertip to the thumb tip. The other three fingers will remain straight. Place it facing yourself on the thigh, near the knee. The right hand in Vishnu Mudra. So bend the first two fingers, the index and the middle finger, and keep the ring and the little finger straight. Also keep the thumb free. Now we have to block the nostril, one nostril at a time to begin with. So you block your right nostril. Don't push the thumb inside or under the nostril. It has to be placed on the side. It's always important to keep the eyes closed so that the focus remains on your breath. Breathe in through the open left nostril. Once you finish inhaling completely, block both the nostrils. Then gently release the thumb and breathe out from the right side. Again, breathe in from the same side wherein you have exhaled. Block both the nostrils. Release the fingers. Breathe out through your left nostril. Inhale through the left side again. Block. Release the thumb. Breathe out. Now the logic is very simple. Whichever side you inhale from, you exhale from the opposite side. And whichever side you have exhaled from, you inhale from that same side. So if you have inhaled through the left nostril, you exhale from right. And again, inhale from right itself. Then move towards the left. Now it's important to block both the nostrils just for 2 seconds so that the air doesn't pass out through the same nostril. So after inhaling, block both the nostrils, then release the thumb and exhale. We'll do the same with counts. For 4 counts, you will inhale. 2 counts, hold the breath, and again 4 counts, exhale. Back straight again, check your posture, eyes closed. Block your right nostril, breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Block, 2, breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Block, 2, breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, exhale, 2, 3, 4. After you inhale the breath and you hold it, it is also called, the technical word is retention of breath. So you are inhaling, holding or retaining and exhaling. Now the inhalation count here is 4, holding is 2 and exhalation is again 4. The ideal ratio of Anulom Vilom is 1 is to 4 is to 2. So you inhale for 1 count, you hold the breath for 4 counts and you exhale for 2 counts. So if you are inhaling for 4 counts, you will be holding the breath for 16 counts and exhaling for 8 counts. But, a word of caution, please do not try holding it for so long until and unless somebody is guiding you personally, a trained yoga teacher. Okay. Otherwise, inhale and exhale for equal count and just hold for a fraction of a second. Believe you me, you will get the same benefits. The idea is to calm down the mind. It is also to see to it that both the hemispheres of the brain get activated, and both these things will happen even if you inhale and exhale for same amount of duration. Now this pranayam, because it makes you feel really peaceful when you do it, and especially if you keep doing it regularly, it will benefit you a lot. And it is also known as tranquilizing pranayam. Like we take tranquilizers to get proper sleep, better sleep, in the same manner, this tranquilizes the mind. It has that soothing, calming effect on the mind. So you should practice it every morning on empty stomach, of course. In case you want to do it at night or late in the evening, see to it that you keep a minimum gap of 2.5 to 3 hours between your meal and this pranayam. Now, in case there is nothing left on the right side and there is nothing right on the left, what do? Not to worry and simply focus. Like a horse with the blinkers on, doesn't get bothered by peripheral vision and keeps running continuously in forward direction. In the same manner, whenever there is stress, tension, anxiety, do Anulom Vilom with full focus. Even if you don't have any of this problem, to become more calm and relaxed. Continue practicing Anulom Vilom. See you soon. Namaste.